It's another interesting going Greater Accra Regional Soccer already, where Kotoku Shining Stars lost to Zelena FC, and this afternoon match happens to be a game between Exalted FC on YouTube, also live on FA. Look at how the two teams have set up their dressing room, and we will start with the home team's dressing room. Exalted FC, they happens to play the technical home, so technically Exalted FC are the home team. So this is the dressing room of Exalted FC. It's well dressed, well put, well set up, very fantastic dressing room by Exalted FC, and they would don't be in their shirt to play against 7th Wave FC. Now we will have also a look at how 7th Wave FC, they have also set up their dressing room proud to this KG encounter against Exalted FC. Yes, so technically 7th Wave FC, they are playing away. Technically, they are playing away so far as this game is concerned, and their dressing room is also well depicted, well dressed, well put up so far as this game is concerned. Now, we've done with that. Shall we have a look at how both teams arrived here at Accra Sports Stadium? So we will start with the Exalted FC, their arrival. Yes, so this is the arrival of Exalted FC, well dressed, the technical team, including the players getting down out of their bars. In fact, they've dressed so nice. Brandon super, so they are also poised for action this afternoon against 7th Wave FC, and we know how strong 7th Wave they are. They finished first so far as the Zone 3 is concerned, and today they are playing their first match so far as the 2025-2026 playoff Middle League Zone 2 is concerned. So this is how they also look like now. 7th Wave FC. Shall we have a look at how their dressing room? Yes, their arrival. Yes, so 7th Wave FC, this is their arrival, how they also arrived here. The players well dressed, well branded, and also the technical team getting out of the bus and making themselves ready, well prepared for this KG encounter this afternoon. So far as the Zone A, Group A is concerned, they are all coming from Middle League teams also arrived here in the capital city of Ghana, Accra Sports Stadium, the nation's Wembley. So it's KG encounter this afternoon, and very soon we will have the thought of the two technical heads to have their thought how they've shaped up their team, how they've prepared themselves proud to this encounter. Earlier on in the morning, we had a fantastic game between Kotoku Shining Stars and Zolino for Zelena. So currently, they are leading the Group A table so far as their playoff is concerned. And the second match happens to be the game between Exalted and 7th Wave FC. Joining me is the head coach of 7th Wave FC. The head coach of 7th Wave FC. Coach, good afternoon. Well, good afternoon, coach.
Afternoon.
Well, your first match, so far as the group is concerned, is almost up to kickoff. How has preparation gone so far, preparing your guys for this KG encounter?
Well, preparation has been good. Everybody is ready, and I must say, yeah, preparation is good. Everything is ready, so I think we are ready.
Well, currently, is there any, key players due to maybe injury, they won't be able to feature, but these are maybe important players you use during the season?
Oh, from my side, everybody's ready. Everybody is injury-free. Everybody's ready.
Okay, so what is the target for 7th Wave FC so far as this playoff? That is qualifying for to represent Zone 3 in there, and also making it so far as the next season's MTN Cup preliminary rounds comes to play.
Yeah, our target is to take the ultimate and then qualify for Division 1. That's our target.
Well, so I think you are all prepared for.
Very well prepared.
Well, the fans are also here in their numbers, and also those watching us.
I want the fans to be ready to cheer because we are going to give them good football. We are going to score lots of goals.
All right, nice speaking with you, and I wish you well in the game.
Thank you.
Well, so that was the head coach of 7th Wave FC, and he is also anticipating for a very good game and precisely winning the game at the end of the 90 minutes. And he said that their target is to win this playoff their target is to win this playoff, qualify to feature in Zone 3 next season so far as Division 1 is concerned, and also make it to next season's MTN FA Cup preliminary rounds. Now, joining me is the head coach of Exalted FC. Coach, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Well, nice. Coach, so far, proud to this playoff. How well have you prepared your guys and you yourself as a technical head in terms of psyching them and also working on their mental focus prior to this game?
Well, thank you very much for the opportunity. We have prepared them very well. Since we qualified, we used that, I think, about 3 or 4 games for a preseason towards this game. So when it comes to preparation, we are there.
Well, how ready is your guys? I think this is the first time they are playing in the playoff, right? Yes. Having worked on their mental focus and also the psychological aspect of it, playing in this magnitude of a game and also representing at the nation's Wembley Accra Sports Stadium.
We've spoken to them very well. We've psyched them to that stage. They know what is at stake. Yeah. So we just speak to them and then we tell them what is at stake and then they should be ready.
Yes, during the season you played this afternoon.
Okay, we are exalted. We don't depend on just a player. Yeah. It's a team. So when someone is out, someone fits in. That is how we've been playing since the start of the season till now.
Well, now I know every single individual, every football club do have a target before the season comes to a close. This season, you are fortunate to have featured in the playoff. Now you have the opportunity to make it into next season's Division 1 and represent in the Zone 3 and also qualify for the preliminary round so far as the 2026-2027 MTN FA Cup is concerned. Which of these targets is the most priority for Exalted FC?
We are here to qualify. We are here to qualify to Division 1. Mm-hmm. That is our prior target. That is our main focus, to qualify to Division 1.
Well, now, area social media handles, what message of assurance do you have for these supporters so far as Exalted FC is concerned?
To the supporters, I don't know what to tell them. I think words cannot describe the sacrifice they've made for us since the start of the season till now. Yeah. All we can tell them is to keep
finale. So it's quite a manageable situation. You have 3 games to play. What should we look up to for so far as Exalted this game is concerned? Are you going for the ultimate 3 points, or is a game that you are going to manage the situation and not to even, if you are not clinching all 3 points, not to throw away everything?
We are taking it game by game. So every game and how it will come, to play. So I can assure you what we are doing, everything is with us, the technical team. We know what we are doing. So we will pick it game after game, and how do we go? The scoreline goes is how we'll work. Yeah,
all right. Nice speaking with you, coach, and I wish you the very best of luck in the game.
Thank you very much, boss.
Well, so that was the head coach of Exalted FC, and he is also anticipating for a qualification to the Ghana Division 1 so far as the Zone 3 also is concerned, and also make it to the next year's MTN FA Cup preliminary stage. So that was him. He has also emphasized on how ready they are so far as this game is concerned. We are live here for the game to kickstart right here at Accra Sports Stadium. Do enjoy the first half. Let's welcome everyone here at Accra Sports Stadium, the nation's Wembley. It is the live coverage of the ongoing Greater Accra Regional Soccer Bet Division 2 Middle League for the season 2025-2020. We had Kotoku Shining Stars losing by a goal to nil. Again, will be in between the posts. Peter Sowa, captain for the side on the field of play. Patrick Odum, Peter Hackman, Kobina Hoda, Julius Jan, Razak Fuseni, Daniel Chemenu, Jeff Boateng, George Ankoma, and Augustine Arta. Coach Kwesi Enim. Anoki is the technical 11 of Exalted FC. They will do justice so far as this game is concerned. And here comes the starting 11 of 7-2 FC. Ebenezer Dugan will be in post. K. Ate will lead the team on the field of play as the captain. Asmin Ali, Eya Emmanuel Kofi, Babino Inti, Mohamed Idrisu, Ezekiel Efa, Emmanuel Budu, Ebenezer Mensa, Suleiman Abdullahi, and Paul Atuyogbe. Coach is Stephen Imperi. He will lead the team on the touchline as the technical head of 7-8 FC. And here comes the 7 prayer time. Exalted FC. This is the moment to call for the Almighty God's mercy. So far as this game is concerned. Interesting afternoon here at Accra Sports Stadium. Greater Accra Regional Soccer Bets. So far, it's almost time for kickoff. Seventh with FC, one of their strongest sides during the season. They were in zone 3 and they won that zone, followed by Kotoku Shining Stars. We witnessed Kotoku Shining Stars placing second. We witnessed them against side at all. They were not a bad side at all, rather. It's all time now. Goalkeepers mounting their posts. It's underway here at Accra Sports Stadium. Greater Accra Soccer Bet Division 2 Middle League 2025-2026. A playoff for next season's Access Bank Division 1 League. Zone 3 FA Cup. Preliminary stage. Ball in the hands of Exalted FC. The right hand side, Exalted, they have started so well. First foul. It goes against Exalted FC in the half of the push from behind. And the center man did not hesitate. Now, 7-8, captain for the side. K. Ate. 7-8 head coach Stephen Imperi. Now Exalted. What a display. What a play. Free kick. Alexander Kofi Bewa is behind the ball. Free kick. Exalted 2 minutes inside the first half. Exalted have seen the better side of play so far as this early minutes. Just misses. That was a very good taking though. That was a very good taking though from Exalted FC. Exalted from the right hand side. He sends a long one in. It's a throw-in advantage, Exalted FC. Throw-in advantage, Exalted FC. He goes in for a long throw. Exalted, they've won possession. They lost that possession, their foul. Quickly, they've effected the foul. And 7-8. Offside. Exalted FC, they've seen Perry. That was a poor pass there. 7th Wave FC. They barely hold on to play for about 30 to 40 seconds. And that also has to do with how efficient the Exalted team. Exalted FC! What an opportunity! What an opportunity and what a miss! What an opportunity! Let's have a look at that situation again. Man, oh man. Oh, that was a poor finish from the man, Peter Hackman. Look at that. Peter Hackman, it was a 1v1 situation, but he had all the room, all the time to make a better decision. And it's a goal kick quickly. It has been effected. K. Defensive throw in advantage, Exalted FC. They have been a better side so far in the game. A better chance in the game so far has gone in favor of them, but they failed to make it count. Emmanuel Kwesi Budu. Wave. Now Exalted. And now that is a foul there. Foul situation there. 7th Wave. 7th Wave win a free kick on the far left. Ezekiel Efa. They are doing so well so far in the game. Transiting play from the back. They've lost possession. Back to Exalted. Exalted. It's they lost that. Good throwing. He's affected that. Jesus inside the center circle arc. Defender did justice. Zoke was looking for his fellow, but the power behind the ball was too heavy for him to pick it up. And the player goes down. Eight minutes inside the first half. Exalted 0, 7-8-0. This is the first match they are playing so far as the playoff is concerned. They find themselves in Group A. That consists of Kotoku Shining Stars, Zolina, Exalted, and 7th Wave. Already Zolina won the opener by beating Kotoku Shining Stars by a lone goal to 0. So they are comfortably on top of Group A with 3 points plus of a goal. And the second game of the day happens to be Exalted taking on 7th Wave. As we speak, we've played almost 10 minutes and it's still goalless at the Nations Wembley Accra Sports Stadium. The live coverage of the ongoing Greater Accra Regional Soccer Beds Division 2 Middle League, the 2025-2026. Greater Accra Regional Football Association Division 2 Middle League, powered by Soccer Bets. This happens to be your play. Now 7th Wave inside the center circle arc. Back to their defense. 7th Wave controlling play. A good pass there. Still 7th Wave. What can they do? So the center circle arc. The yard box. Goalkeeper comes out quickly to save the situation. Ebenezer Dugan comes out to save the situation. Franklin Yamoa. Corner kick, advantage 7th Wave. Corner kick, advantage 7th Wave. And it's the guy, Kofi Inti, sensing a cross. But to nobody in particular. Exalted defending is the throw-in. They've won a throw-in in their own half. They want to throw in their own half. Now Exalted. Kiate. Another opportunity for Exalted. The ball has been a ding-dong battle. We've not had a one-sided dominance yet. Two teams exhibiting some good football. The aggressiveness is there, the energy is there, and they are playing so well. Coach Stephen Imperi, 7th wave coach. He sends a long crossing. They've cleared the situation. Now, Exalted on the left side. What can he do? 1-2-10. That was a brilliant display. They were defending. It was an offside. It was an offside. Keate sends a long one. Still opportunity. Seventh wave. A long one inside the 18-yard box. They've cleared their lines. Exalted. 7th wave. Still in control. No foul given. Exalted wins another defensive throw-in. It goes in opportunity. Oh, it was an opportunity for Alexander Kofi Bewa. Exalted nearly registered the first goal inside the first 15 minutes of action played so far at Accra Sports Stadium. Still Exalted with the energy so high. Exalted. Let's have a look at that situation again. Oh, a poor decision. A poor one. A poor one. Indecisiveness. Also a poor one. Very indecisive. From the 18-yard box. Huge opportunity they've squandered. Huge opportunity they've squandered there. Oh, Exalted. Let's see how they make things happen. Now, wave, seventh wave, Ebenezer. Now wave, they've lost possession once again. Let's have a look at that situation again. Clear foul. Now, George and Koma. Go back to Exalted. Hackman, Peter Hackman sends a long one in. Captain for the side, Ike Ate. Here's the ball. Still in the hands of Augustine as now wave in control. Asmin now wave around the 18-yard box. Wave. He sends a long one inside the 18-yard box. Hashim. Oh, Hashim couldn't control that ball well. Hashim. And now we've as to your goalkeeper start from the back again. With 20 minutes mark here at Accra Sports Stadium. It is the live coverage of the ongoing Greater Accra Regional Soccer Bet Division 2 Middle League season 2025-2026. 2025-2026. And this is for the qualification as to who represent in the upcoming year 2026-2027 Access Bank Division 1 League Zone 3. So who, and also another venue for some of the teams to make it into next year's 17 FA Cup prelims. And now Exalted with the opportunity. Exalted still in control. Exalted still have the ball in possession in the half of Wave. Goes for power! What a hit, what a drive, what a stunner, what a goal. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. My oh my. It was coming. It was coming. It was coming. And the Kakalika dance takes effect here at Accra Sports Stadium. And the Kakalika dance takes effect here at Accra Sports Stadium. Exalted FC. They've broken the deadlock. Oh, let's have a look at that situation again. Oh my, what a hit. That was... What a hit. Just look at that. Oh, what a player he is. What a finish. What a finish. What a fantastic goal there by all standard. And the deadlock has been broken. Exalted Patrick Asana Odum. What a goal, Patrick Odum. Now it's a free kick. 7th wave, let's see. Now it's a free kick. 7th wave, let's see how they respond to this. Let's see how they respond to this. They are down by a lone goal to now already. 7th wave. Opportunity. Hashim. Still Hashim with the ball. for 7th Wave. It's a throw-in, attacking throw. Attacking through there, left the ball. And now, we go for a long throw. He goes in for a long one. Corner kick. Corner kick. Going out to Wave. Back. 7th Wave, after going down by a lone goal, trying to put in a different performance and come back to get an equalizer. 25 minutes done inside the first half right here at Accra Sports Stadium. The live coverage of the ongoing Greater Accra Regional Soccer Bet Division 2 Middle League 2025-2026. And it's time for cooling break. It's a very hot sunny day here, and it's time for cooling break. The players to cool their hearts, quench their thirst. Going out well for Exalted. They have taken a super lead inside the first half. A spectacular goal scored by Patrick Odum from a long range. Powerful one. And 7th Wave are yet to respond, even though they are putting in a very good show after going down by a lone goal. Let's see how things fare for them so far as the first half is concerned. But as we speak, 26 minutes done. Odum, he positioned himself so well. Goalkeeper Ebenezer Dugan could prevent that. Throw-in going out to Exalted. Exalted FC have been the better side so far. Been a better side so far. He sends a long one in, but to nobody in particular. And the goalkeeper Franklin Yamua hold on to that. Wow. Now opportunity for 7th Wave. Opportunity for 7th Wave. Ebenezer Amwesi. Ebenezer. And now a long throw in there. Mohamed Idrisu, but goalkeeper comes out to save the situation. Goalkeeper comes out to save the situation for Exalted FC. Now it's a throw in. The throw in there. Another opportunity there for 7th wave. Another opportunity. We've hit the 30-minute mark here at Accra Sports Stadium. Exalted 1, 7th wave nil. Corner kick. 7th wave. He sends a long one in. By Exalted, they've cleared their lines. Counter-attacking play. They couldn't hold on to that. Now opportunity. Throw in. Emmanuel effected that one. He gets the ball to Ebenezer Moisi. Now the ball finds itself. Oh, Exalted. They've won possession. The ball crosses the line. It's a throw-in. Now advantage. Wave. Wave couldn't hold on to that. Exalted. He's cleared the lines there. No problem at all for Exalted. No problem at all for Exalted FC. In this moment, Ebenezer Moisi gets the ball to his fellow. Sends a long one in. Here's Rose. They've cleared the situation there. Water tackle. So that's it. Center circle arc. It looks like the player is suffering from some discomfort. You have to have a look at that situation again. You would have to look at that situation again there. Game underway again, and now water play with EXCULTED, a strong midfielder. Now Wave still with the ball. 7th wave still with the ball. They've lost possession, but that was a free kick there. Greater Accra Regional Soccer Bet Division 2 Middle League. The season 2025-2026. Today happens to be Group A. And this is the second match of the day. So far as the Group A is concerned, we are completing the first game. Match day 1 in Group A. Tomorrow, opportunity, 7th wave. Franklin Yamwa. Franklin Yamwa, what a save. Franklin save. And no wonder Exalted are still leading by a lone goal to now. They have a dependable goalkeeper in between the sticks. Wave trying everything possible to get a goal cancelled. Wave, you had opportunity here. The man, EXCULTED. Just look at that. That cross from Eya Emmanuel. And there's one-time shots. Oh. Very good try. Very good try there. Look at how the goalkeeper Franklin Yamwa celebrated that miss. Now, 7th wave. Another opportunity. 7th wave in the 18-yard box. K covered swiftly and defended so well. Now counter-attacking play. What can they do? Exalted. Counter-attacking play. He passes the ball to his goalkeeper. Oh, so nice. Suleiman Tassiu. Side. EXCULTED. He sends the ball far left. He couldn't hold on to that opportunity. 7th wave. What a defending again. Seventh wave defending so well, playing so well too after going down by a lone goal. Oh, they've been the better side after conceding the goal. They are trying from all angles to get a goal cancelled. 36 minutes. We've done it as 37th minute inside the first half. 8 minutes more to close the first half now. We've declared the line. They are back in possession again. Oh, that pass. Idrisu. Wave. Kiati. He sends the ball to the left side. Opportunity. They've lost that ball again. Now, still. Oh, Exalted. Wave with a lifted pass. But goalkeeper comes out to do justice. Now Exalted inside the center circle arc. Swinging passes together. Turning himself around. Oh, what a pass. What a pass. Brilliant. Let's see what they do with this. Defending block there. He sends a long one inside the 18-yard box. Here's Rose. We've cleared the lines. Still Exalted in control. They lost possession. They lost total control to Wave. And now they are back. Searching for the second goal. Let's see. Corner kick. Exalted. Corner kick. The defender did so well. He read the room and did the needful, the basic thing. He sends in the cross. Oh. Soft targets. And now, oh, goalkeeper Jamois, Franklin Yamois. He goes in for a long one. The ball crosses the line and is a throw-in against Exalted. 7th wave advantage. 40 minutes mark with 2 Middle League 2025-2026. Group A, second match of the day. First game already gone. To still with the opportunity. A long one. attacking, throwing. That was a poor one. That was a poor one there. 42 minutes. 3 more minutes to close the first half. 42 minutes. Goalkeeper Franklin Yamwa sensing a long one. Still exalted. Initiating the attack. They are in for the second goal. Let's see what they do with this opportunity. Exalted inside the 18-yard box. Across 18! And the second goal has been registered. Oh my, what a team play. What a team play. The attacking third of Exalted is just super. They are creating and scoring. Oh my, what a start. What a half for Exalted SC. Let's have a look at that situation. Oh, a decent one. Brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. Good finish. Oh. Augustine Arthur. The ball was with Peter Hackman. Peter Hackman unleashed Augustine Arthur, and Augustine Arthur also sent in an incisive cross in the 16-yard box, and right there was and just slotted the ball past goalkeeper Ebenezer Dugan. And in 44 minutes, Exalted 2, 7th wave, side K sends the ball to goalkeeper Franklin Yamwa. Yamwa sends in a long one. A foul. Advantage wave. Foul advantage wave. Oh, that was another poor one. 45 minutes is up. 2 additional minutes we are doing here at Accra Sports Stadium. 2 additional minutes. 11 minutes and some few seconds to bring the entire 45 minutes of action to an end. And it's Exalted who are leading 7th wave by 2 goals to 0. Greater Accra Regional Soccer Bets Division 2 Middle League 2025-2026 Playoff 8 ticket. Let's see who wins the ball. Opportunity for wave. Opportunity for wave. Side the 18-yard box by the goalkeeper Yamwa. Goalkeeper Yamwa. Exalted Captain K with the ball. Any moment from now, center referee will bring the first 45 minutes to an end. Another opportunity, Exalted. Exalted leading wave by 2 goals to 0. And here comes the whistle so far as the first half is concerned. after 45 minutes plus of 2 additional minutes. Greater Accra Regional Soccer, Bet Division 2 Middle League, Exalted Football Club 2, 7th Wave FC 0.
Whatever we raise is what they put on first half.
Yes. Well, defensively, you've been solid. The 1 or 2 chances you considered, you were able to curtail them, and also in the final third, you've been able to score 2 goals in the first half. That's highly efficient. I mean, a very good attacking front. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Nice speaking with you, and I wish you best in the second half also. Well, so that was the assistant coach of Exalted FC. They are currently leading at the break by 2-0 against 7th Wave. You are still live here at Accra Sports Stadium. This happens to be the second coverage so far as the ongoing Greater Accra Regional Soccer Bet Division Middle League 2 is concerned. So that is all that. Now, very soon, the two teams will join right here for the second department of the game to kickstart. Currently, 7th Wave, they are losing the game by 2-0 before the break. So we troop into our commentary section for the second half of action. Exalted FC and 7-8. It was 2-0 in the first half for Exalted. Odum and Jan were on the score sheet for Exalted. And was the difference in the first half. Back into the second department of play. Let's see how things pan out. Especially for 7-8. They are down by 2-0. They've gone out there. Half is the live coverage of the ongoing Greater Accra Regional Soccer Bet Division 2 Middle League for the 2025-2026. 8 teams looking for the ultimate, who is going to be part of next season's Access Bank Division 1 League. Where to be played today. We've done with the first one already, where Kotoku Shining Stars lost by a single goal to Zolina FC. And the second game is ongoing here at Accra Sports Stadium. And also Exalted FC have taken 2-goal lead. And that's the difference here. First half, it was a decisive moment for Exalted. They were more efficient in the final third. And they make sure they made good use of the opportunities they created for themselves. And they registered the 2 goals. Time for them to do something to protect that and also make sure they win the game. They picked their 3 points already. Zolina FC, they are leading the group already, Group A, with 3 points. Plus, they hold on to this, they will climb the. And then followed by Kotoku Shining Stars, and the last bottom will be 7-8. But 7-8 have more minutes in association football to change the situation now. It is really possible to pick something out of this game and to also ultimately pick all 3 important points. They have more minutes ahead of them to make good things happen. And they are back. As I was saying, they are back as I was saying. They've pulled one back. They've pulled one back and reduced the deficit. They've pulled one back and reduced the deficit. Wow. What a strike. Powerful strike there. No way. Goalkeeper Franklin Yamoa. Wow. That was a super goal. Super goal there. Super goal there. And 7-8 are back in action, reducing the deficit 2-1. Advantage, Exalted FC. As I was saying, there is more time for 7-8 to make amends and turn things around. It is really possible. And this will serve as a morale booster for the Waves to try and search for the needed equalizer. Time will be the utmost judge. Let's see how things fare for them. Free kick. And it was a Emmanuel Brown, who has gotten the equalizer for 7-8. Wave sends a long one in. Exalted. You couldn't hold on to that. Wave. Still in control and possession. Swinging passes together. The energy level is so high up that Wave, wow. Even any room at all. Wave again. What can they do? A solid at a time. Wave too high up. 7th wave still in control. Sulemana. Oh, that was just a poor one there. Throwing advantage exalted. 52 minutes. Goalkeeper comes out, Franklin Yamoa, to clear the danger. Still 7th wave in control. Another throw in again. Inside if. Oh, what a game. What a game. With they've come in so well in this very half. They weren't bad at all in the first half, only that they were not incisive and clinically good enough in the first half, but this time round they are showing a lot of signs. The counter-attacking play, exalted, but the flag is high up. The flag is high up. Exalted. Now on corner line. What can they do with this opportunity? The referee says the ball crosses the line. And here comes the captain for the side. It's a foul. Key. The captain for the side. Peter. Display. What a display. Jeff Boabeng sends the ball to the far left. Another opportunity, but that was a far offside. That was an offside. It was clearly offside. Clear offside. Now Wave still in control. Wave, they've lost possession. Exalted around the center circle. Exalted with the ball. They've won a free kick. '55-minute mark with ATR Accra Sports Stadium. Live coverage of the ongoing Greater Accra Regional Soccer Bet Division 2 Media League. Group A, second match of the day. Exalted are leading 7th wave by 2-1. It's been an exciting day here at Accra Sports Stadium. Exciting moments. Very entertaining day at Accra Sports Stadium. In the Middle League Division 2, they are showcasing some good football here. Changes being made. 7th wave, they've made a lot of changes. And already Nicholas Kwabena-Safo has been introduced to come and have a feel of the game and also adapt to what they are seeking for. And so the changes made Safo and Sobis. Let's see how this affects their play. Foul. on that foul. Tef Boapin. And now Nicholas Kabinasafo sends a long one inside the 18-yard box. They've cleared their lines. Still in the 18th zone. Wins another corner kick. Wave with another corner kick. Wave with another corner kick. You whip it in. And the ball gets to nobody in particular. Crosses the line. It's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. Exalted. They've effected that one from the right-hand side. Building the attack. Solid. What a display. Exalted. Sorted. Pushing for the third. Would they be able to get it from here? Oh. That wasn't up to it. They've lost possession. Won it and lost it back again. And it's a free kick advantage with. That was a foul on. Emmanuel Kwesi Budu. Great tackle. What a save! My oh my! What a save! Wow! What a save there, goalkeeper Franklin Yamwa. Goalkeeper Franklin Yamwa. He's bailed out his team. Another opportunity. He goes into the waiting arms of Franklin Yamwa. Goalkeeper. What a save that was. A while ago he made. Franklin Yamwa. What a goalkeeping. Exalted. Foul there. And the player will go into the books of the referee. Can foul. No problem at all. No complaint. A well-deserved card. Now with another opportunity, with building the attack. Oh, they've lost possession. Exalted, solid. What a display. Ifa goes into the books of the referee, Ezekiel Ifa. Opportunity, Ifa. Now, seventh wave. When it gets to the final third, they need to be very patient and take good decisions. They are not decisive at all when it comes to their final third decisions. But they are a very, very good side. They play some good football. And they have some individual quality within their ranks too. "63 minutes inside the second half. Exalted are leading by 2-1 first half. They had 2 goals, and in the second half, they've put one back. Greater Accra Regional Soccer Bets, Division 2 Middle League Soccer Bets. Soccer Bets, a proud sponsor of the ongoing Division 2 Middle League Soccer Bets. Soccer Bet, your authentic betting app. They are sponsoring the LEAGUE.AFA Division 2 Middle League 2025-2026. What a play. They've lost possession in their own half. Opportunity with goalkeeper comes out to bail them out. Franklin Yamoa has been in good shape in between the sticks for Exalted. 65-minute mark with it here at Crossport Stadium. Greater Accra Regional Soccer Bet Division 2 Middle League 2025-2026. 8 teams competing for these slots. Eight teams this morning. We had a first game, match day 1, and today happens to be Group A matches. That was the save I was talking about a while ago. Goalkeeper Franklin Yamoa, super fantastic save. Just look at that from close range, and he saved that situation. Fantastic goalkeeping by all standard from the young goalkeeper Prince Buaba. Prince Buaba comes on for Ali. Let's see what Buaba also brings on board for 7th wave. And this morning in Group A, we had the first game. It was Kotoku Shining Stars versus MSK Zelena Africa. And Zelena won that game by a goal to nil. Second game we are on now. Exalted FC up against 7th wave, and currently Exalted are leading by 2-1. Tomorrow happens to be the second day, and that will be the first match day 1 in Group B. A5 Francis FC will take on John Pinsdale FC at exactly 9 a.m. at the same venue here. And at 3 p.m. will be True Life Football Club. We'll also take on Accra Elite FC. So all these games coming up tomorrow, right here. A week break, and match day 2 returns on Monday, 25th May 2026. Exalted's free kick. Captain for the side. Nana also. But Wave clears the lines. Still, that was a foul there. Franklin Amwa with the ball. He's in the jersey number 91. Sends the ball to Kobina Joshua. Back to Franklin. Back to throwing. So Exalted making changes. The man in the jersey number 19, Augustine Atta, goes off for the introduction of Bright Kwesi Molly. And also the man in the 10 shirt, Jeff Boaben, also goes off for the man Alexander Kofi Bewa and Bright Kwesi Molly have been introduced to also effect. So here comes the confirmation of the changes made there. 70-minute mark with Ritiara Crossport Stadium. This is the live coverage of the ongoing Greater Accra Regional Soccer Bet Division 2 Media League. 8 teams competing for 1 slot. Being grouped into 2 Group A match. In the morning, we had a game between Kotoku Shining Stars, where they lost by a lone goal to 0 to Zelina FC. And the second match of the day is currently ongoing. Exalted leading 7th Wave by 2 goals to 1. Cooling break, time for the players to refresh themselves with some cold water and also quench their thirst. Opportunity for these players and also an avenue for the technical team to have some pep talks with the players before game resumes. Seventh Wave started the second half on a very, very high note with the intensity and the determination to get the 2 goals cancelled. Through that, they had a consolation. That was a fantastic consolation that they had. Ever since, they've gone a bit silent, not being decisive enough, clinically good enough in the final third. And that also boils down to how solid the defensive shape of Exalted FC have been. Seventh Wave. Changes being effected. The man in the jersey number 24 paves way for the man in 6. Exalted making a change. Joseph Owusu comes on for Razak Fuseni. Razak Fuseni goes off for Joseph Owusu to also come on to effect play. So here comes the confirmation. Right at the corner of your screen. 73 minutes we've played. And regular 90 minutes. It's still 2-1 advantage Exalted FC. Nothing given there. Opportunity. Exalted. Opportunity. Attacking through. 7th wave. Attacking through. You going for a long throw in. Goalkeeper. Foul given. Sends a long one in. Yamwa, the goalkeeper. 7th wave in control. They've lost possession. Exalted. Inside the center circle. What a display. Exalted. Pushing for the 3rd goal. You need to double their lead once again. Currently 1 goal deficit. They would want to double it. Foul. Another foul. Into league. Sponsored by Soccer Bets. Soccer Bets. The best bet for sports betting. Soccer Bets. The best sporting app in the system. They are the proud sponsors so far as the Greater Accra Regional Football Association Division 2 Media League is concerned. '77 minutes. 77 minutes played so far inside the 90 minutes of action. It's been a cagey encounter between the two. Exalted being aggressive, strong enough, and also 7th wave. They have also showed some aggressiveness with a lot of skills. Nicholas Kabana Safo behind the ball. Safo sensing a long one. 18-yard box. Goalkeeper Franklin Yamwa did justice to that. Ebenezer Dogan. A wave with the advantage in the center circle. They've lost possession. Wave. What a display. A nice turning. A foul on the wave player, and it's advantage them. It's clearly a foul caused by Joseph Owusu, the man who just came on to replace Razak Fuseni. The free kick goes no way. Goalkeeper Franklin Yamwa sensing a long one. 80 minutes mark we've hit here at Accra Sports Stadium. Exalted to 7-1. 10 more minutes to go. What can 7-8 do? Would they be able to equalize and at least go with a point? We will see Exalted adding another goal before the close of play. Now advantage 7-8. Oh, Emmanuel Kwesi Budu. Emmanuel Kwesi Budu didn't try at all. Was a bookable offense, and no wonder he's gone into the books of the referee. That was clearly a bookable offense, and no wonder he's gone into the books of the referee. Also, another change there. Kofi Babino Inti goes out, and the man in just number 12, Farid Mubarak. Farid Mubarak comes on. Sends a long one. Side 18-yard box. Eighty-three minutes. For our advantage Exalted. Exalted, they have defended so well in this half. They've not opened play as they showcased in the first half. They helped them put 2 goals in the net of 7-8, and in this second half, they've gone a bit silent in terms of exploding and open play. They've been a bit Nicholas Kabinasafo. Poor pass. Exalted wins the advantage. What a pass. That was an offside. Offside given quickly. It has been effected 7-8 There is no time. There is no time at all. Another foul. 7th wave. There is no time at all. Seventh wave. Seventh wave with a counter-attacking play. Seventh wave with a counter-attacking play. This time round, he will be booked. He will definitely go into the books of the referee. And yellow card given. Yellow card given. Oh, that was clearly a foul on him. He failed to get a ball. That was on any given day a bookable offense there. Let's have a look at the penalty situation once again. And clearly, it's not that clear, but I think we give the referee the benefit of the doubt. He was close to the scene and had a better view. Idrisu was the one booked. 86 minutes. 3 minutes with some few seconds to close the entire game here. Exalted are leading by 2-1. 7th wave. Time is not on their side at all. In the quest of putting in more effort to get a goal cancelled. And so that was the moment there where the exalted player was fouled. So the player is still down there. And the medical team are also present, taking care of him. He's back on. Abakan Jan was the man fouled. He's back on his feet. He will now go off the pitch for the game to resume before later returns. He's gonna see for his final treatment before returning back onto the field. Now, free kick. Changes being made once again. And now the man in the 18 shirt, Patrick Odum. Patrick Odum, who has been on the score sheet, who scored the first goal for Exalted. He's been taken off. So both Jan and Odum, both the scorers, are out of the game. Now for Exalted, Jan and Odum. Seventh wave offside. That was a close score. Offside decision there. Clear offside it was. Clear offside. It was a big one. A foul. 7th wave foul. We've done almost 2 minutes out of the 5 additional minutes. 3 more minutes to close the game down. Right here at Accra Sports Stadium. This is the live coverage of the ongoing Greater Accra Regional Soccer Bet Division 2 Media League 2025-2026. The final playoff for the Division 1 Zone 3 slot, and also next year's MTN FA Cup preliminary stage. 8 teams competing for the ultimate. The second match of the day. First match, Kotoku Shining Stars lost to Zelena by a lone goal to nil. And here we are, 2 more minutes to end the entire game. Exalted are leading 7th wave by 2 goals to 1. All these games are Group A games. Tomorrow we go for the Group B games. Tomorrow, Group B games. A5 Francis FC at exactly 9 a.m. They will take on John Pintel FC. Opportunity, 7th wave, opportunity. Oh, they've lost that. Now, Exalted still in control. So tomorrow, 9 a.m., Rensis FC versus John Pinto FC. Before 3 p.m., True Life and Accra Elites. Right here at Accra Sports Stadium. What's a foul there? For medical team already present, taking care of the players who are down injured. Wow. Wow. And a minute away to close the entire minutes down. 90 plus 5 minutes. And Greater Accra Division 2 League, Middle League final playoff, Group A matches. Tomorrow we go again, Group B, Rensis and John Pinto FC. They will also be playing at exactly 9 a.m. on this venue. And now the player who do well is back on his feet. The player is back on his feet, and it's a free kick advantage. 7th wave. There's Liza right from here. Let's have a look at how this one will go. Oh, now see the man behind the ball. Abdul Malik Idrisu. Abdul Malik Idrisu behind the ball. Abdul Malik Idrisu. Free kick. Paul taking free kick there. Any moment from Franklin Yamwa sensing a long one. Exalted. Yeah, attacking. Free kick to 7th. The man in the jersey number 3, Mohamed Idrisu. Referee will close the game any moment from now. This kick might probably be the last kick, so will follow. And the final whistle follows. And it's all over. It's a big win for Exalted FC after 90 minutes plus of 5 additional, and managed to protect the only goal difference. And they have also won their first game against 7th Wave FC. It is the ongoing live coverage of the Greater Accra Regional Soccer Bet Division 2 Middle League 2025 Group A to just ended. And Exalted FC, they won the game by 2-1 against 7th Wave. All right, so it's all over here at Accra Sports Stadium. It is the live coverage of the ongoing Greater Accra Regional Soccer Bet Division 2 Middle League 2025-2026, the final playoff. And today we played two games so far as the Group A is concerned. The first game, Kotoku Shining Stars lost to Zelena by a lone goal to nil. And the second game is what we just closed the curtains down, and it was a game between Exalted and 7th Wave. And at the end of the day, Exalted won the game by 2-1 against 7th Wave. It is time for us to have the thought of the two technical heads so far as this game is concerned, and we will be speaking with the home team's coach, Exalted FC. They won the game by 2-1. 90 minutes plus or 5 additional time. You promised a victory, and here comes the victory. What do you have to say concerning the game?
All what I'll say is I'll give thanks to Almighty God, because He brought me here. Where I started for, it wasn't easy to come all the way here and bring a Division 3 team playing their first Division 2 league, and then they're able to come to the Middle League with no fear, no experience, and then they're able to win their first game. Massive. And then you can see the crowd from Wager, massive fans, and I give them all the thanks.
Well, you scored 2 goals in the first half. In the second half, you were a bit resolute and a bit conservative at the back to protect the lead, especially when you conceded a consolation. What brought to that, and was it up to the level you wanted, or it was the instruction you gave to your guys coming into the second half? It
was a game plan, and then the first half, the game plan went to perfection. But in the second half, we considered early. That was in the plan for the second half. But so when we considered early, we allowed them to play. We give them the ball to play, and then we keep our shape. You could see we are shaping very good. We are going with them up and down, and then finding the loopholes behind them, and then putting the balls into the half spaces for us to get chances to score. But then we couldn't score. So in about the 25 minutes of the second half, we said no. Now we are not scoring, and then they are coming more onto us. So why not? Let's sit back for them to play. Then we pick, and then we play.
Massive win, great start to the group. You have 2 more games to complete the group and make yourself your way through to the grand finale. The supporters were here in their numbers, massive support. What message do you have for them?
You see, the supporters since day one, like I told you earlier, I don't have any words to say to them, because they are beyond words. These people, you can see where they are coming from. You know, they are still here waiting for the team. Massive. I always appreciate them, even in the training grounds. They're always there in their numbers to motivate these boys and all, and they came in. I'm so I don't know what to say to them.
All right, coach. Nice speaking with you, and I wish you well in your future games as well.
Thank you very much.
Well, so that was the head coach of Team Exalted. They won the game by 2-1, and he is so excited and super happy to have seen his guys displaying very good football against 7th Wave. Joining me is the head coach of 7th Wave. Coach, we've done with the entire game. I mean, your assessment of play, precisely your team's performance. You lost the game by 2-1, but it was a very good display in the second half.
Unfortunately, the better team lost. We had most of the chances. In the first half, we lost our heads for a split second, and that's when we got shape, created more chances as well, possessed the ball more. But sometimes you just don't get the win, and that's what happened today.
In the first half, you lost control defensively, where you conceded the 2 quick goals. In the second half, you came in very strongly. I mean, registering an early consolation, but you couldn't build on to that to get a needed goal that would at least yield you a point. What should be expected going into your next game?
Imagine losing your first game and coming all the way to win the league. I want to tell you, this is the story of 7th Wave. We always have our doubters feeling like they're about to win, and then we come on and show everyone why we are champions. So expect a different kind of sharpness in our next game.
Okay. Well, the supporters were also here a bit disappointed. They look so dejected because results didn't go their way. What word of motivation are you giving to them?
Like I'm saying, 7th Wave is a team that doesn't give up. We're going to keep fighting till the end. We want to give them assurance that this means nothing. They should come in their numbers for our next game, and they'll see a different team.
All right, coach, nice speaking with you. I wish you the very best of luck in your future games. So that was the coach of 7th Wave FC, and he looks so a bit disappointed. But of course, they have 2 games to play. Their next game, he is calling on the supporters once more to come to rally behind them so that they will make sure to clinch the 3 maximum points in their next game. Exalted FC's player wins the individual award.
I would say all thanks be to God. Yeah. Yes, all thanks be to God, because we trained very hard towards this match and then finally we won. It's a good feeling though. Yes, we are very happy now. Yes.
Yeah, you've won your first game. You have 2 games more to play.
Yes.
What should be expected? The fans and also the football-loving fans, those who are fanatics so far as Exalted FC is concerned, should be looking at from you guys going into your next game.
Okay, they're giving any inch of a lose to ourselves. We are winning every match. We are winning everything.
What inspired your individual display? You were unplayable throughout the 90 minutes of action. What inspired that?
I think I'll give thanks to my assistant coach. He's been pushing me throughout our trainings. He's been pushing me very hard, telling me that everything will be fine. I should keep hard and play well. And it's good I emerged as the best player.
All right.
It's a good feeling.
Congratulations once more.
Thank you.
Well, nice speaking with you. I wish you best of luck in your next game. So that was the player of the match. He won the individual award as well. So this is where we draw the curtains down for today's production. A big shout out to Olonka, the director, and the CEO himself, Dr. Kuku Baini, and the entire production crew for a well production done super fantastic PM till now. And Exalted United FC, they also won that game against 7th Wave. See you again tomorrow at exactly 9 p.m. Group B matches takes off.